Welcome back, everyone. From our break, we're going into our third portion here of Harvest Valley. We just had a very touching scene with Esteban and his weaver dyer contact, Anthony, and then great harvest, a plus harvest from Ashlyn, and a wonderful homecoming to her fiance and some pumpkin stuff. So
Yeah. I think we don't have like one more we have time for like one more scene before the Harvest Festival.
sure, okay.
So a few days
Uh,
pass, or maybe this is right after that.
okay.
I think you both have beliefs about the other,
Yeah, I was
if I'm
gonna say I
mistaken.
was gonna probably seek out
Yeah.
Esteban if
Hmm.
because I know that you're living over at Ishmael's old house, right?
Yep. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you were there. You were
Right.
going to
No.
invite me to
Yes. Exactly. So
sing to the whale.
I'm going to travel throughout the Hardlands, make my way over to Esteban's house.
Okay.
Do I need to or sorry, Ishmael's old house, Esteban's new house. I got it.
Hmm.
So you haven't
um
unlocked the fast travel point there, so you need
okay.
to roll inconspicuous
I was going to
at
ask exactly that. And
OBS one.
what do I need to do to unlock the fast travel mode?
Oh, you need to figure it out.
Oh, okay.
I
It's,
mean, you know how not to do it.
We broke Kelsa.
yep, I figured it out. I figured it out. Figured it out. All right, I'm gonna roll inconspicuous. Ob one. I have no modifiers. No Artha. One. Here we go.
Yeah.
I
All right.
did it.
Marvelous.
You aren't attacked by slimes. You're good.
Good.
So you make it to Ishmael's old house. What are you doing to the house when she gets there, Esteban?
Yeah.
I'm maybe trying to. I'm trying to build, like I'm putting down the posts for the fence that I'm building for my horse pen.
Okay.
Because my temporary solution is just to tie them all up to what I can tie them up to, like trees and things. And that's not. I want them to be able to roam a little bit more.
So that's what you've been doing um, all this time with your old herd, just tying them to trees and stuff?
No, I had a pen out in the wild for
Oh, you did.
the horses,
Okay.
and there was a tree in the center that I would sleep under, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Like you look around, like Ishmael just lets goats roam wildly, and that seems a little bit dangerous in hardland.
Hmm.
So yeah, you want to build a fence. Let's have you actually roll to see how this fence will be done. Um, let's see here. You were looking at the skills, right? I feel like it's carpentry,
Hmm.
and you don't want carpentry.
I do not want carpentry, but I will take
Oh,
carpentry.
you
well,
don't want it, but that's what it is. Too bad.
Yep. Hmm. Could be
oh,
mending, but
I could see it being mending. I could see it being
the other thing is that I
okay.
was looking because I'm trying to take carpentry um, through practice.
mending.
I actually started working on carpentry. I think I have like 2 months out of the year that I have to do to get a routine test. Um, in carpentry, the things that are on like the obstacle list are things like building shelves, building a wall, building stairs.
Right.
They seem like more indoorsy sort of things, whereas mending's like fix a fence, do all these peasanty things.
But
Yeah.
build a
But
fence
I'm
in the
fine
first
with,
place.
yeah, that's the thing, right?
See, what you do is you take a stump and then you walk out, and then just go whoomp in the middle of.
So if you want architecture, you'd have to build, like, it's for design and for drawing blueprints.
Yeah.
Mostly for, like, if you were going to seek help, it might be a good first test
hmm
to, like,
If
say, I
it
want
must,
to be architect, and then I want to,
yeah, exactly. If it must be carpentry, then it must be carpentry.
yeah.
And I
think
am
it's gonna be
eager to
obs-
get those tests.
because you're building a wall, but this wall will, not be a solid wall.
hmm
Even though, like, building a wall in real life is pretty easy. I don't know, but whatever. Let's say obs 2.
That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. That sounds about right.
What is carpentry rooted in?
It's rooted in agility/perception.
Ah, it's one of those. Gotcha.
It's one of those.
Yeah.
Great.
And I guess if you fail, you're just going to have a part of your fence that will fall down in the middle of the night.
Okay. I'm going to put my Artha in here. I think I'm going to start putting Artha in things that I'm trying to learn because I have forks for my skills. I don't have anything for that. So
That's a good plan. It's a good plan.
It also puts Artha into your stats.
exactly.
All right. So you do not succeed, unfortunately. So yeah, you're pounding into stakes when Ashlyn gets there. You probably see her.
Hi. It's good to see you, Esteban.
Ashlyn. I'm not sure what I'm doing, so it's really nice that you came. What's up?
Oh, well, you see, you've been, between you and Ishmael, some of my best friends here, and with him gone, I wanted to know if you would come to my wedding and be my best man.
Only if you help me set up a little feast at my house and invite your fiance. And I think Esteban goes a little too far here and just bees Esteban.
Sounds
And
right,
he's
sounds
going to
right.
say, and anyone else you can think of.
Well, I don't think that my uncle would be able to make it across the Hardlands. You know, this is pretty far out there, and otherwise I would definitely invite him. But I mean, there's a few other people I could ask, I suppose.
We'll have a feast at your house too, because this is the harvest festival season, and you just have feast after feast after feast after feast.
Right, of course.
Yeah, exactly. We'll make time to see your uncle as well, because I haven't seen him since I made curry.
Right. Great, fantastic. Then when should we be by?
Okay, I'm gonna make a test because I want to find out the perfect day to bring you here, and I'm going to roll my bad weather wise.
Okay, that's good. I like it.
I like it too.
So you want it to be on a day that will have bad weather?
I want it to be on a day that will have good weather. I want to know the bad weather and how to avoid it.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
That sounds like details. Look at my Y's here.
Excellent.
Obs 3.
Sadly, I don't think I have anything I can fork here, and I am out of persona, so we are going fully on fate.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, yeah.
Ooh.
So you look at your almanac, and you're like, oh, good weather, bad weather, good weather, and you select a day that should have good weather, but it's not going to be good weather. It's going to be storming.
It's going to be bad. Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be tomorrow night. I think 2 days, 2 nights before the actual harvest festival.
Okay, so I say to Ashlyn, I rack my brain.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
only good
night.
day I can think of is tomorrow. After that, it's going to be rainy and stormy and just nasty. And by then, we're going to be swamped with other festivals. So tomorrow's the only day I can think of. I'd hate to have you go through 2 trips through the Hardlands one day after another, but I don't know. Maybe I can give you a ride.
Oh, really? That would be really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need a hand with your fence?
I would really appreciate it.
Can I try to help mend this terribly made fence?
Yeah, mending is definitely the right skill to use.
Great. I need some more mending tests so that I can learn the skill.
Would you appreciate my help?
Yeah, I'd love your help.
Okay, great.
Like, I'm actually spotting the flaws and you're the one actually fixing them. But, like, you're
I think
I
if you-
can't believe I overlooked this.
I like that. Yeah.
I think if you fail, you're just going to knock down the fence in your attempt to mend it. Like, you're just hammering too hard and the stakes fall over.
I picture like there's like these like holes and spotty stuff in the fence, and then like it's like a cartoon. We like completely fix it all the way perfect across, and then just falls over.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will get +1 from your help. What is the ob of this?
Mending a fence. I think that's actually just right on the list.
I seem to remember that mending fences is ob 1, but check that.
It is obs 1.
Sweet.
Aha!
Then I'm not going to spend any Artha on this. Let's go. Perfect.
All right.
Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you for your help. We got it done.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, the fence is really nice looking, and it doesn't fall over, and the horses will be safe.
Right.
You don't have a whole lot of time to gather people for Estevan's party.
Not really. Although if Estevan gives me a ride back to town, that I would have a little bit more time.
If you ask for him to and make a point about that, like I think you need to point it out to him. Okay, but if you do that, I have nothing else going on. Sure. I'm slowly putting this place back together, but that's a flexible schedule sort of thing.
Well, since I helped you out here, maybe you could give me a ride back to town, and then I'll get a head start on inviting people, and maybe while you're there, you can invite a few people that you'd like to see too.
I just met somebody the other day. His name's Anthony, and I'm falling in love with him.
Well, then you should definitely invite him.
Didn't I take you... I'm saying this out of character. Didn't I put Ashlyn up on a horse one time, and we rode back to your farm once?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're just going to do that again, except different venue.
Sure. Yeah, and we won't roll again because we're just going to carry you.
Yeah.
So yeah, you all get on horses and you go back to Ashlyn's farm.
We're going to go into town and ask people in town to go to the party.
Heck yeah.
So what I kind of want to make a circles test to find party people.
Party people? Just people that would like to party?
Yeah. Yeah, like I mean that's I think a legit thing you can make a circles test for, is a generic type of
Okay.
people who would like to party.
Okay. People like parties. I think the stakes will be that if you fail, you're just going to invite too many people.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
I
I
like
like
it.
it. I like it.
All right.
Cool.
So it's not like a very specific type of person you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's just obs one
Okay.
circles.
Sweet. And I get 2 bonuses. One from my reputation of being the new kid in town, and the other for my trait of familiar face. No, it's
Cool.
a call on for. Sorry, that's a call on for familiar face. Never mind.
Yeah.
So I just get the +1, but then I can also call on.
Okay.
No Artha. Basis 1. Ooh, yep. There we go. I did it.
All right. You did it.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, people are going to show up for the party. I think the mayor will come, and yeah, we'll have Jameson come, and his kids,
Mm-hmm.
and his wife,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's time for Rachel's parents.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. I just want to go forward to the party then.
Sure.
All right.
Oh, was Esteban going to go and ask Anthony?
Anthony, yeah. Mm-hmm. I think Anthony. Do I want to invite Autumn?
I was wondering if you're going to invite Autumn.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Are you going to invite both Anthony and Autumn?
And Donna.
Oh, Donna, poor Donna.
Yeah, I mean, Autumn and Donna and I are old family friends, so I feel like that's entirely appropriate.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially since some time has passed and I have a house now, and I haven't completely broken it yet. Something must be going right. So I feel like my first step to proving that I'm doing okay is to invite them to a party at my house.
Sure. But you still haven't paid them back for that clothes you borrowed.
That's
True.
Okay. I don't think this is a circles test to get them to come. I think it's a persuasion test.
Maybe you can make a resources test before that to buy some
That's what I
clothes
was thinking.
to help aid in that persuasion test.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Clothing.
Oh, this is perfect. I've gotten paid from giving Anthony all that wool, and now I'm going to swing on over and be like, hey, I just got paid from doing my job, and
right.
I need to pay you back.
Yeah, I got paid. I did my job. Look at me, having a job, having money.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Having a house, being a 20-something.
Yep.
Excellent. Cool. I think I'm going to make a resources test.
Yeah.
With the...
Yeah, obs 1 is clothing.
With the goal of inviting them to my house for the party.
So I guess you're telling them that you'll give them the clothes when they get there?
Oh, I was just going to give them the clothes up front.
I think there's like a link test then.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's a link test of a resources test into a persuasion test.
Perfect. I like it.
Okay. So it's obs 1 for the resources test.
Cool. I think I'm going to spend one of my cash dice.
Okay.
No, Artha. What's the op again?
I won.
Perfect.
All right.
Cool.
You get the clothes. You give them the clothes, and Autumn's like, I think she's like more like put off, like, oh, finally, like 3 months after you bought those shoes, you give me clothes back. But she's like, like even though like she's wary, she accepts it and she's polite. So the persuasion test then, like her will is 4. And if you fail, I think she's gonna say no and come anyway. But she's gonna bring some friends.
Ooh.
And then it'll crash your party.
Gotcha.
Fantastic. I love it.
Cool. Persuasion test. I'm forking and haggling.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Sure. Okay.
There's a 6.
There's a 6.
I will spend that fate.
Do it.
Roll a d6. No, that's roll 20 will not understand that.
Oh.
Yes.
Nice.
Finally.
All right, she's gonna come. So Ashlyn says, "All right, I'll come." She takes the clothes, and I think she just goes inside and looks at you out the window.
Okay.
And it's like you see her in the window, like she's spying the clothes, like suspiciously.
Oh.
I think-
Somebody still needs to put you in the bath.
Mm-hmm. So do they smell moldy or? I think
I mean,
since I
they're
bought
Well, you
these,
tell me
I
where'd
think
you get
I
the
bu-
clothes from?
I think I bought these clothes.
Yeah.
Okay, they're not moldy yet. Then I don't think.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like I've been handling them, but
They
Not that- you're not that bad.
I've been handling them with my hands, not with my like fingernails.
Or your hair, like it's
Yeah.
not like you've been wearing this clothes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Or your
Also,
incredibly thick natted beard that you obviously have.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I'm so thin on facial hair myself that I forget that 20-somethings often have beards.
Yeah.
Yeah, Esteban probably has a beard. Also, I should probably take a bath.
You should, especially right before your party.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let's go forward to the party then.
Skipping over your bath.
Do you take a bath?
So we presume that you don't.
Yeah, I presume you don't.
Yeah,
we also
I mean,
No,
kind of.
I've-
You're like,
at
I should
all.
take a bath. Let's skip ahead to the party.
You decorate your house? You gotta choose, man.
Yeah.
Are you gonna decorate your house or take a bath? You gotta choose.
Oh yeah. I've had to make that choice before.
It's real, man.
I'm going to take a bath.
Okay, you take a bath.
Wait, no. It means
Yeah.
fate for me
Yeah.
if I smell moldy. I'm going to decorate my house.
Okay. You see my plan. So yeah, how are you decorating your house before everybody gets here? I think you're decorating your house, and you see the storm clouds above start to roll in from the east.
Oh no. And that's when I think back to how windy it was all day yesterday, and that wind's just been blowing all these dark clouds in.
Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, you can
This is
climb
gonna
up
be
the light
bad.
tower, and you can see the rain falling from these clouds. They're not just these clouds aren't decorating your house, man. They're not decorating your house for you. They might give you a bath if you go outside, but they're not going to decorate your house for you. They didn't mean business.
Look, I need to decorate my house because that will get me Persona and Fate. Jesus. We need to get some interior design up in here.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's all like decorated in like Ishmael's culture, which is totally cool. But is it like talking to you? Is this how you feel? You want your house to look for the party?
Oh, I can't get rid of Ishmael stuff.
Really?
I mean,
I feel like it also has like a matching color with the king's shoes as well.
Sure. Where are the shoes, by the way?
prominently on display.
Yeah, prominently on display. Like maybe over the fireplace because that seems precarious.
Yeah, that seems pretty precarious, man. Okay.
But it's like on a mantle.
Yeah.
But if somebody at this party is leaning on the mantle and they try to catch somebody's glass that's falling out of their hand
Right.
and sweep the king's shoes, and then the
fire.
person holding the glass braces themselves, the shoes bounce off of their leg and into the fire. Oh God.
Yeah, these seem like really good stakes for you're decorating the house.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
That's brilliant. What do you roll to decorate a house?
Yeah, what do you roll? Like, tell me how you're doing it.
So there's probably some light cleaning that has to be done, just because there's always light cleaning that has to be done.
Mm-hmm.
So when you say decorate, you mean clean your house?
Right. No, that's also pretty real.
Okay.
Yeah, but maybe I want to move some of the things that Ishmael had from out of my bedroom and into the living room as well.
Okay.
But I don't think you need to roll to move like his rugs around.
No, but you need to decorate.
Yeah. The placement, I feel like there's a little bit of wisdom involved in placing that correctly.
Yeah. Man.
Should we make an interior design skill?
No, we're not gonna make a skill.
Okay.
I'm just looking. I feel like there should be a skill for this. Do.
If nothing else, an easy thing to do would be interior design wise.
Yeah.
I mean, I might even give you festival-wise, since you're, putting it for the Harvest Festival.
That is true.
It's a tradition of the Harvest Festival to have these feasts.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it has to be a wise or just a stat. Let me look at the 6 stats.
It could just be a stat. Yeah,
Yeah, I think it's probably one of the stats. But if you want to learn a wise, that's up to you. You can start trying to learn a wise.
Or I could get more tests for festival wise as well.
Yeah. It seems like perception would be the right skill for decorating wise, or
Well,
yeah.
A wise is always perception, so.
Yep.
It is. But even if it's rolling a stat, it would be perception.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, do you want to learn a wise? What wise exactly?
I've got stuff in festival wise already, so I'd like to finish that off at some point as we play this game.
Oh, you have a festival wise.
not in my list, but I have it being learned.
Yeah,
so
sure.
I would like to eventually learn that skill.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so I'm going to decorate for the Harvest Festival.
I think you only need, like, you can go for OBS 1, common knowledge. I think that would just tell you, what looks good.
Yeah.
OBS 2, there'd be something special about what you did.
Mm-hmm.
It has to do with the Harvest Festival.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going for anything over the top. Like, if anything, it might be like a little bit cheesy because I'm making it out of
So is this
things
just
from other
like
people's cultures.
is this just like a graduated test, like the better or the better he does, the better it is, or is there really a failure state where he fucks it up so bad that it negatively affects the party?
Oh, I love failure states. I was serious when I said
that's
your shoes will fall off and try and go into fire when you fail.
Perfect.
I mean, I'm just telling you, like, how far do you want to push it? Like, how much are you willing to risk those shoes? That's what this game is all about.
Game is how much will you risk the shoes?
How much? How much?
You still didn't buy shoes. You bought replacement clothing, but you didn't buy shoes for yourself.
No.
And I bought the king's shoes, but just to put them on display.
No, it's fine. It's good. Good job. It's good.
I'm not willing to risk the king's shoes, I don't think.
You're not willing?
No.
Okay, OBS 1.
Excellent.
Good deed.
All right.
Ooh.
So, yeah, that's right. The OBS would double, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks nice. Like, you don't ruin the shoes. And, you keep a lot of Ishmael's stuff there. So, you don't know much about Ishmael, do you? So, when your guests come, they ask you questions about Ishmael's stuff. What do you say?
I say it all belonged to an old friend who is now gone probably forever.
Okay, interesting. Cool. All right. So how do you want this party to go? People start showing up. They all bring in raincoats because the clouds are getting darker and darker.
I definitely bring a pumpkin, or maybe even like an already cooked pumpkin pie that Rachel cooked, because don't let me cook.
I mean, Rachel, right?
Yeah.
So I figured out what I want out of this party. I want everybody to respect me.
Okay. That sounds like oratory.
Interesting.
I mean, you're going to be hosting the party. You're going to be talking to everybody at once, right? You can make a lot of speeches.
Yes.
Sounds like oratory.
Yeah, because to convince a person is persuasion, to convince a group of people is oratory.
Even though it's not like a stump speech, I think it's the right go.
I think so too.
Also, this is probably because I have it on the title card that this is this time of year where everybody's like religious side comes out,
right?
And to actually have like a harvest party, I have to be respectful of the heart of the harvest goddess and things like that, and actually like move people and lead them and remind them that this is more than just Ashlyn's wonderful pumpkin pie. This is this is a celebration to earn the favor of the harvest goddess, so that we can make it through winter.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is setting myself perfectly up for failure because oratory is difficult because I know the ob is the will of the
Yeah.
audience,
And
and it's
you
going to
did
get doubled.
you didn't just invite a bunch of weak willed people, did you?
I
Nope.
mean, no. I mean, there's obviously there's me. That's gonna bring it up a lot, and
Yeah.
there's
Mhm.
Rachel, and there's uh,
Autumn.
Autumn. She's stubborn.
Mhm.
Donna
There's
has gotta have.
oh yeah, definitely yeah, Donna for
Yeah.
sure.
So I feel like it's very clear what the odds will be, but I will not say it yet to give you time to consider. So I think the stakes will be that if you succeed, people will respect you, and they will, they'll let bygones be bygones. They're willing to give you a second chance. If you fail, there's something that's going to happen during the storm, and it's going to interrupt you and ruin the rest of the night for your plan.
Like a deafening crack of lightning.
Worse, but yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay, let's roll this shit.
What's my ob?
Op 4.
Nice.
All right. That evil dice.
I realize I
Um,
never actually put the card for the Harvest Festival up.
That's okay.
It's okay. We got one more break left. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, tell me what like this looks like from your perspective. Up until the incident happens, where there is like a giant like crack of lightning, and the storm starts to pour, and the wind blows in, like knocks open some windows, and blows out all the lights. What happens before this happens?
I am talking. I am in like. I'm standing on one of Ishmael's rugs, within like perfect eye shot of everybody. Some people are sitting in chairs. Some people are standing, with like slices of pie in hand and things like that. And I'm talking about how we need to make it through winter. And I'm finishing up the speech just about, and at the perfect time, that dreadful lightning bolt cracks the windows open and blows out all of the candles. Oh, I've got candles in here because I have the Chandler skill. So, and I wanted to make this a nice occasion, so I probably would have made candles at some point. I don't think there's like a test to be made there. I probably just
No, it's fine. You just have candles.
It's just candles.
Yeah, so like the house is shaking, and like the lightning like looks like it hit the house, and like there's a spout of fire, but the rain puts it out,
Mhm.
and then the rain just starts coming in all the windows, and it's like feels very wet and cold in here. And I think everyone starts like moving through the house to the lighthouse because it's more stable and strong and dry in there. So you get to the top of the lighthouse and you're looking, everyone's like finally like feels safe. And you're looking at sea, and there's this giant boat and tossing and turning into waves.
Oh my goodness, where did that boat come from?
It's got a very like wide bottom, and I don't think I don't think you've seen it before, but everyone else recognizes it as Mr. Faust's whaling boat.
That's probably a bad sign.
And it's got like airy green lamps burning smoke, and like it's like the sea is trying to sink this boat.
Is there anybody operating this lighthouse right now?
No, I think like the coals are dim even. Like maybe there's like a very dim light from the lighthouse.
Yeah, because it was Ishmael that had been maintaining it, and so if it was, if you don't know, the answer
I
is
have
no.
no clue. Yeah,
right.
If you didn't know, the answer is no. Because
I guess Ishmael probably assumed you would take care of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I do have. Can Chandler be used to provide a light?
Yeah.
For the lighthouse to channel. This is my favorite part about burning. This is my favorite part about Burning Wheel, using these strange skills to actually do things in a very concrete way. I love it. Yes.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
You can make a single-use candle from fat. OBS 1. I think it's a little bit difficult because you need a really big.
It's got to be pretty hard. I probably won't succeed at this test, but because I need to make something that, like, I'm not just making a candle. I'm making like a sizable like lamp almost.
Well, remember, this is like all the like the mirrors and stuff are already in place. You just need a bright enough light.
Yeah. Interesting.
Like it didn't need a bonfire.
Okay, excellent.
So yeah, I'm going to say it's OBS 1 with +1 just so it's big enough. +1 OBS. What you can tell me something else you're doing to overcome that obstacle, I guess. Like if you do something that means you don't need a bigger candle, or somehow overcome the need for a bigger candle.
I can't think of a way. Like, is it broken or not perfectly functioning in some way?
What?
The like the mirrors, like, are the mirrors just fine as they are, or do they need a little?
They're all fine as they are.
Okay. Then I can't think of anything else to add.
You could fork mending. You just want to shine them a little bit.
Could I help using mending?
Sure.
To just kind of like adjust the shine for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you ask for help from anybody else?
Wait, I don't have mending. I can't use it to help.
That's okay. I'll fork.
Can I use conspicuous to help?
Probably.
To make the mirrors shine more brighter.
Yeah. I think there's like a lever you can use to like aim the beam, and you could like aim the beam at the ship and make it more like the house more conspicuous.
Perfect. So you're not actually helping with like the mending part, but you're like ready for it to be done so that you can move the light around. Perfect. Yeah. I love it. Yeah.
And if you fail this roll, the ship's going to crash on the shore underneath the lighthouse.
That seems fine.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Seems fine.
Seems fine. So
Op 2.
Op 2 is routine for me. Mark a test.
Oh, you did it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, so you get the lighthouse working, and it just gets in just in time, and the whaling boat veers hard away from the shore with like the jagged rocks and the storm. And everyone, all your guests, like breathe a sigh of relief, and like you look over at Autumn, and like you see like Autumn's like, oh, she finally did something worthwhile. And Autumn says, like, Autumn gives you a hug, I think. But she's so relieved.
and I say, "Oh, I haven't had one of these in a while. This is really nice." And I give her like a hug, like I used to give her uh, when we
Sure.
were much younger.
Nice. All right. Um, so we see the ship and the go to the channel and just make its way to the bay of the town, and
Mhm.
dock at the harbor for the storm. Um, I think I think Rachel's dad, who has like a long white beard
Mm-hmm.
and funny little white hair around the top of his ears.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Wow, that was a close one. But now we can continue this celebration. This stormy night won't dampen our spirits here in Harvest Valley."
Yeah.
Perfect.
And he
I asked, "Shall we watch the lightning together?" Few of these lightning strikes have been pretty spectacular. It's a shame that the last time we didn't get the perfect sight. Now we're in the lighthouse,
yeah,
and there's like a little
I think
lightning
he
bolt
does.
on the sea. Yeah,
Totally. So yeah, he breaks out some cheese and crackers, and you guys can all just relax and watch the storm blow by.
Sounds beautiful.
excellent. I stealth veered everybody away from going back to my house because I'm going to have to fix the shit later.
Yeah,
I have I have no glass blowing skill. I'm going to have to probably.
I mean, you just carpentry. You just tack some boards up there.
oh, did you have glass windows?
I don't even
I
know.
imagined.
Oh, okay.
I mean, remember this was Ishmael's house, so it wasn't. It used to be nice.
Sure. Yeah, you need
Remember,
some glass.
I didn't break the windows. The lightning broke the windows.
Right.
Magical.
Sure. Okay, so is this a good time for a break? How much time we got left?
Seems like it.
Yeah, it's a little bit early for the break, but it definitely feels like a good stopping point, and there's no way we could get through another scene. So yeah, let's
Right.